This is the external anatomy of a frog. First, let's start with the head. Here, you can see the external nostrils, which the frog uses for breathing. Next to that are the eyes, and below each eye is the tympanum. This round structure acts like their eardrum and helps them hear sounds. Now, moving the mouth, this is where the frog catches prey like insects. Frogs actually have a very sticky tongue inside. Let's go to the forelimbs. These include the brachium or upper arm, antebrachium or lower arm, and the manus, which is the frog's hand. You can also see the digits or the fingers. Going to the trunk, frogs have a visible sacral hump, which is connected to their backbone. Then we have the hind limbs, which are longer and stronger than the forelimbs. These are made up of the thigh, crus or lower leg, and the pes, which is the frog's foot. The hind feet also have webbing, which help frogs swim efficiently. Here, I carefully made a mid-lane incision along the abdomen of the frog, making sure not to damage the internal organs. I slowly opened the body cavity to reveal the internal structures. During this part, I focus on observing how the organs are arranged and how they work together as systems, such as the digestive, circulatory, and respiratory systems. So first, these are the lungs. Frogs have small, spongy lungs that help them breathe on land. They look like little pink sacs. Frogs don't rely on their lungs alone. They also breathe through their skin, especially when they're underwater. This big, dark structure is the liver. It's one of the largest organs inside the frog. The liver helps with digestion by producing bile, and it also stores nutrients and helps remove toxins. This thicker tube is the large intestine. This is where water is absorbed and waste is formed before leaving the body. These long, coiled tubes are the small intestines. It's long and folded to increase surface area for absorption. If the frog is female, you'll see these dark, grape-like structures called ovaries, which contains eggs. If male, the testes are smaller and pale colored. The oviduct is responsible for receiving the eggs from the ovaries. After the ovaries release eggs, the oviduct carries and transports these eggs toward the cloaca, where they will later be released into the water during reproduction. Here, we have the stomach. This is where digestion begins. Frog swallow their food whole, and the stomach starts breaking it down using digestive enzymes. The frog's heart has 3 chambers, 2 atria, and 1 ventricle. First, the tongue. The frog's tongue is actually attached at the front of the mouth, not the back. Because of this, it can flip outward quickly to catch insects. It's long, it's sticky, and perfect for grabbing prey.
Struggle is real.
The eyes. Frogs have large eyes that give them a wide field of vision. One cool fact: when they swallow, they actually push their eyes downward to help move the food into the throat. I'm carefully lifting the organs one by one. Starting the top, I will gently separate each structure and place them aside for clearer observation. I'm cutting through the connective tissues so the organs can be removed cleanly. I'm doing this slowly to avoid damaging any of the parts as they come out. Here, I'm taking out the major organs and setting them aside. I'm making sure everything is removed properly so the body cavity is fully exposed. And now, the internal organs have been successfully removed. We can now clearly see the empty body cavity of the frog.